Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Elizabeth Chance, also known as Busy, the founder and host of Busy Living Sober. And I haven't said anything about Matthew Perry yet. And people have actually insinuated, when are you going to say something? When are you going to say something? And I've been taking like this time just to think, to ponder, to pray of what I'm going to say. And Matthew Perry, I know a lot of Matthew Perrys in the world. I might not know a lot of people that had $9 million to spend on trying to get fixed, trying to get better. Most people have to mortgage their homes, have to take out loans. They make it to the streets. This disease does not discriminate. It doesn't care where you grew up, what neighborhood you lived in, what universities you went or didn't go to. This disease is so cunning, baffling, and powerful. In America, we have like so many resources here today for helping the addict, but a lot of them keep you sick. I mean, let's just face it. Matthew Perry, for example, had been to 15 rehabs. People don't understand. You don't go to rehab and they fix you. It's not like you got a broken arm and you're going to go in and you're going to come out 28 days later and being completely fixed. This is an ongoing thing. I constantly have to work on my sobriety. For me, I participate in 12-step meetings. It works for me. I have people in my life that are my coaches, my support, my people. I have somebody refer to your group around you as your boardroom. When I'm getting sober and as I continue to stay sober, I need to have board members in my life. And some board members come and go, and some have stayed for a long time. But I have those resources at my disposal that I made for myself. I had to go and I had to figure out who I was. I always say in the first year of recovery, I literally made no big changes. I, went to meetings and that's about it. And I learned who I was. I didn't have the resources that someone like Matthew Perry has by any stretch of the imagination. I didn't have, the money to be able to go out there. But I had to chase my recovery like I chased my alcohol. Like I had to want it so much that it didn't matter. And I had to do things that people suggested, even though I would stand there and kick my feet and say, I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do it, and cry like a little baby. But I did it. I don't know if it was the fact that I was a mom. I don't know what it was that the magic was that happened. And they talk about that. What was the magic that he was searching for and that it never happened? And maybe it did happen. And this was just because he had beaten himself up so badly, because we don't talk about this. Like alcohol is poison. Okay. We all think that it's fun and pretty and we put in pretty glasses and we go to these parties and we have one cocktail and we have 47. That's what I did. And we think it's fun. But is it fun? Is it fun? And we make these choices because we're like, we want to make everybody else feel around us like they feel like they're comfortable. I mean, let's face it. The first time I drank is because it was fun. I was 13 years old. I'm like, come on, we all did it. We all thought it was going to be fun. The problem was I had the disease. I didn't realize that I was going to have this disease when I had my first drink, but I do. So my brain lights up like a Christmas tree when I have my first drink. I went to alcohol because I didn't have to feel. Because to be completely honest, feelings are hard. And as human beings, we are sensitive. We are, we feel things. As much as we run around from here to there, to here to there, to here to there, which is supposed to take away all these feelings because we're so busy. We are so busy, we don't have to feel. But the reality is those feelings are there. And some feelings are trauma. And trauma is big. And trauma for one person might look very different from another person. And for us to judge someone else's trauma is not really fair. We don't know what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes. We don't know. And loving one another is so hard. Today, they've put so many separations between us. If you look this way, if you are this religion, you're different. Are we really different? Killing people, beheading people because of their religion. Where are we, you guys? We're in 2023. We need to wake up as a society, and we need to come together. We don't need to keep bringing everybody down. We need to raise everybody up. We need to be aware of what we are doing and how it affects others. Going on your social media and saying, I'm going to a party and looking at me, and then your neighbor right down the street has no one and is going and turning to alcohol all day long, and they're drinking by themselves and they're taking pills by themselves. And you think it's okay that you post this snap because it's so fun. I want everybody to see how much fun I'm having. Well, how does that affect somebody else? Do we think about that other person? I think not. I think not. We are a feeling world. Human beings feel like no other. We have these spirits and these souls that give us this ability to have this life where we come into these bodies that have feelings. And we can go to 15 rehabs, and we can have 14 stomach surgeries, and we can spend $9 million on our addiction, as Matthew Perry mentioned in his book. His true honesty. The fact that he was so honest and authentic in that was amazing. But here he is, he's gone. And he has a mom and a dad and family members. And he has his first girlfriend, his first kiss, his first all these things. The people he worked with, they're all sad today because they wish they could do something. This disease wants to get the person alone. Do you understand that? It doesn't want us to be out there telling all the world, you know what, this is how I'm feeling, because nobody wants to have a pity party, because nobody ever wants to go to somebody's pity party, let's be honest. Reaching out, finding your board members. Who are your board members? Who are the people in your life that raise you up? Somebody told me a long time ago, this woman, I didn't have a very long relationship with her, for whatever reason that I was going through in my life and she was going through in her life, whatever it was not a long-lasting relationship. It was a blimp in this life that I've been on this planet for 55 years. But this woman said to me, it was the most brilliant thing, and I will never forget it. She said, you want to have friends in your life that cheer you on like an audience cheers on somebody else. Those are friends. They're not people you pay. They're not people that you keep on your payroll. They are friends. You have something in common. You can be honest with these people, your friends, and they don't judge you and they don't want to bring you down. They actually want to push you up and make you feel good. Finding those people is of the utmost importance. And you're going to say it's so hard to find those people. How am I going to find those people? Well, I can tell you that I even know that not only do these dating apps have places for you to find somebody to potentially marry, but they have a place where you can go and find friends. You can find friends. And you can find people that have common beliefs like you do and have common, let's say, do you both like to play golf? Or you both like to write, or you both like to read books, or you're both Christian, or you're both Jewish, or you're both whatever it is. And you can find friends that way. Today, ever since COVID and being locked in our houses, so many of us have been at this place of fear. And what are we going to do next? And is there something out there? Am I going to get sick? Am I going to die? I always found that a little strange, I have to be honest, because if you believe in God or you believe in something bigger than yourself, then what's the fear of dying? I don't know. To me, it kind of sounds nice. Just kidding. But it supposedly is beautiful. And, every person's had these stories of seeing the white light. It's amazing. But this is more about how to stay alive today. I help alcoholics and drug addicts, and I have for over almost 2 decades. I am passionate about it. I'm tough. I'm not easy. A lot of people don't like me, and that's okay. I'm not here for popularity contests. But if you have this disease, God bless you. 12-step programs, they might not be it for everybody, but they're available and they're free and they're all over the place. And with the invention of Zoom, thank you, John Lennon, for saying this. It was the best thing to come out of COVID, because on Zoom, you can go to a meeting anywhere, anytime, any day. It doesn't matter if it's raining or snowing or doing whatever it's doing. We always have the ability to go to a Zoom meeting. It doesn't cost you anything. You can even keep your camera off. It's amazing. There's tools out there. There are people out there that are willing to help you. I have had so many women and men that have helped me on my journey, and people that I didn't give $1 to. And they gave me their time unconditionally. And sometimes some of those relationships stopped for whatever reason. Does that mean that I hate them? No. They helped me along my path. This life is about a journey. It's not about a destination. And life is not always going to be easy. And whoever told you that lied. Life is not easy. Life is hard. Life is really hard. Feelings are hard. No one's ever happy all the time. I don't care if you have $1 billion. You're just not going to be happy all the time. Things are going to happen. You're a human being. It's what you do with these feelings. Reaching out to someone is of the utmost importance. Getting help, raising your hand and saying, I need help. I need help, is so huge. It's such a huge sign of strength. It's unbelievable. I mean, that's the strong people who say, I need help. The searchers that are constantly searching and going, what is this? What is that? What makes this tick? We all have to search. We all have to find those answers, those tools that are going to fit in your toolbox. What is your hammer? What is your nails? What is your wrench? What helps you get one more day? Do you know what that is? If you don't, take the time to figure it out. Figure out what makes you tick. Take some time to take care of you. We only get one lifetime, at least that I know of. And in this lifetime, you want to be the best you. And this alcohol and drugs that we think that this country says, go take a pill, it's going to make you better. It's never going to make you better. I mean, yes, it's probably going to take away your heartburn. It might take care of your cancer. I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a lawyer. But I'll tell you this. Being sober is not easy. It is not easy. I have not in 17 years stopped doing what I did that first beginning part of my life. I have not stopped that ever. I keep doing the same things I did from day one. I still reach out. I still go to meetings. I still stomp my feet sometimes. I'm still searching. I still help others. And I pray till my dying death I will be doing that. But I want you to know this. You are not alone. You are not alone. Reach out. Show your sign of strength. Ask for help. Don't do this thing called life by yourself. Take care and keep getting busy.